Good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is Changing African Society with Nonso Ogono. It's a platform where we espouse thought-provoking ideas for the good of our society. You're welcome. Please support us and subscribe. This is 12 days since after the End Bad Governance protest, and there is nothing to show for it. You know, in my previous videos, I demanded that we should centralize the protest around the fuel subsidy removal, which it's obvious is not going to return. You know, but we should not compound our issues by using the theme and bad governance protest. Okay, so this morning I want to bring to you the video of a segment of Brekete Family Radio, because it's unthinkable that this refinery, this Dangote refinery that has the capacity of producing 650,000 barrels, which all the refineries the federal government has been promising us, all of them put together cannot refine such amount of oil per day. 650,000 is not a joke, and we are and the people that stand to be the highest benefactor are still allowing these people to play politics with us. It's unthinkable. Do you know, painfully, I'm even surprised that the president, being from the southwest of the country, do you know that that refinery generates electricity for itself and supplies electricity to Ogun State, to every other, almost all part of the southwest states. Please, just listen. I'll be back to do due diligence to it.
When I hear say Dangote trailer, they hit people, they know they compensate and raise, I develop hatred for Dangote. I don't do many cases here where we eventually can't settle. When I hear say Dangote, they monopolize the market, I follow people believe that thing. It can't make me hate Dangote the more. How only one person go talk, say, even that thing where Abdul Samad talk that time, I just read in between the lines, can't understand, say, they just want spoil Dangote name. Now, I believe, say, Dangote is a bad person because he monopolized the market, he not allow other people do the business. But as this victimization they go on, Dangote can't explain one thing. He said they talk, say he monopolized. He stop another person from doing the same business when they do. Now they issue license. He say areas where in the risk, put him own money plus money where they borrow. Say other people no fit risk am. Bunch of cowards where them be. He say when they give them this private license for private refinery license, he said now almost 20 them be, I be 21. 20, talk to the microphone, sir. Where is the second mic?
Another person at 23 then give.
23.
And now only him.
Where the remaining 22? Then those idiots go sit down somewhere, talk say he monopolize. Then bring money, then buy land, they take risk. That land, according to, when he pay $100 million for that land in Lagos.
300 million euros.
No, now 100 million, no, the land now $100 million. We work out with them.
$100 million.
The landfill in 9 be 360.
Yes, he buy the land $100 million. Some thieves who thief money for this country, they go carry that money, go build houses for Dubai and other places. He bury them for land where he never begin they use them. It take more than 1 year for people who talk say they are shrine they inside the bush. Oni of Ife had to intervene, beg them, appease the gods, give them what they need in order to relocate the headquarters of the shrine to another place. You bury $100 million for ground, you know fit use them for years. Now You can't reach where the water can't enter. Use 300 million euros to sand fill. You never begin the benefit. Those animals we collect license, we no get the Nigerian, the development of this country at heart. They just collect the license, lie down. They don't do anything. This man do everything. So far, constant field. You can't begin to look for companies where they build refineries for people around the world. Because of the research when you do, specification when you give them, no company has ever built any refinery of this magnitude in the history of the world, so they don't get the capacity. The pipes where they don't produce already, where they market, where you go just buy, can't install. The size of Dangote's specification is ×3 of that size, sometimes ×2. They don't get them. He had to give them order to do customized piping for them. The storage, the same thing. Almost everything for that refinery now world class. First and best in the world. You suffer all these things. Bunch of cowards where thief money, where they fear to invest the money for Nigeria. Go they instigate government to talk, say it monopolize. I did not like Dangote before. As we speak now, I'm in love with Dangote. And I'm ready to fight for him. Brekete family members, Nigerians, positive-minded Nigerians are ready to stand with Dangote. Am I lying?
No, sir.
Am I lying?
No, sir.
Am I lying?
No, sir.
He take all work around. First batch of staff quarters, 50,000 units of houses. 50,000. Federal government no fit build 50,000 units of houses. If they fit, make them build and make we see. Even 10,000 they no fit build. An individual built 50,000 units of houses for the staff that are going to work in the refinery. Minimum, each house 3 people go there. 1 man, his wife, and 1 child. Minimum for 50,000. It don't reduce shelter problem for them. It don't reduce unemployment where they dey. One person, a Nigerian, will prove to the world, to the rest of the world, say we get intelligent people. All this while, they give us the impression, say we know they intelligent enough to refine our own crude because we be animals. Somebody took it upon himself. Use this money, energy and everything to prove them wrong. Put Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, Chad, and which other country? Niger together in the next 50 years, they cannot build half of that refinery. Nigeria fit spend $150 billion. They no fit. As the money they come, idiots go they thief the money. The refinery will never see the light of the day, just like Ajokuta. Somebody took it upon himself. They come put all these things together. They call Julius Berger, say, see contract we won't give on that for the foundation, the lifting, the movement. When they check the weights and the sizes of what Dangote they bring, they say they don't get the capacity. Julius Berger, when Nigeria they use the brag, Dangote had to import most of the equipment, including cranes and the rest. Establish this refinery. We go come on shame out of our faces to let the rest of the world know that we are intelligent, that we can do it. You can prove them wrong. There's some inconsequential elements within the NNPC. One Farouk Ahmed and Mele Kyari and co. Go do press conference. They condemn our own. I don't run background check on all of them. That one where they talk, Niger in Papa come up from, come Sokoto, come marry Mama, where them born. You no help anybody for Sokoto. The Sokoto people are crying. Money, damn, like say you won't kill them, but you know they help anybody. I never come to Melekari and other people. Former MD, Kaduna Refinery, they come. I hear say you nearly divorce your wife because you climb up, see your wife, they watch break at a family program. Make we face this reality. And anybody who support injustice, may injustice kill that person.
Amen.
And you're not going to see anybody who will go support him. This man do everything. 50,000 units of houses. Not before drawing, we see them for ground. With the worker, inside motor, we waka. The house is no green finish. It's in a phase 1, no?
Fully AC'd my ordinary
Everything,
president.
comfortable
Everything.
houses. Generate electricity where go power Ondo, Ogun, Oyo, or Ekiti and Co. From that refinery. Then they generate their own electricity. To prove Nigeria are supposed to take clue from and say, oh, so if this man can achieve 425 megawatts, what is stopping us from just one single person? We get anytime if Dangote talk say he will want relocate to America, now the president could receive him. If Dangote talk say he will want relocate to Kenya, now the president of the country go receive him. Which country Dangote go talk say he want relocate to within wealth where they no go embrace him? This man refused to leave Nigeria in order to get us freedom, financial freedom. That money where would they carry go out in the name of importing rubbish? He said, make that money there for Nigeria. Make more money they come as they supply fertilizer, supply finished product. Yes, some people sit down, say they won't use the instrument of government to frustrate such a person. We Nigerians are saying it is not going to work for them. We will fight them with everything we have. And Dangote Refinery has come to stay by the grace of God. If Dangote Refinery has the capacity to produce 2,900 trucks every day. Yesterday we did the analysis here. Lagos, Kano, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Ogun State. You give them 200 trucks. The remaining states where they consume, you give them less. Tomorrow again, 200 trucks in Lagos. 200. In the next 3 months, there will be no more scarcity of petrol in Nigeria. What can Dangote do them? What about the remaining people where they give license? Why they no operator? Because they don't believe in Nigeria. But he has absolute belief in this country. The one when he talk where I doubt him until somebody confirmed to me when he talks, say he no get one single house abroad of his own. One single house abroad. This na person will work for his own money while their government support and they no support him. But see people will work for government will thief money, they go bury the money for Dubai, Qatar, UK and US. Nobody is saying anything about it. Now Dangote and people like Ibeto them, we still believe in Nigeria. Ibeto established a cement company in Nigeria. They will frustrate them. Some people go to say, maybe not Dangote do make them frustrate them. Dangote the remote control government. No be government they fight Dangote now. If previous government don't favor them, now he don't dey pack in load for hand. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, who go benefit from Dangote refinery? Now we Nigerians, and we stand with Dangote. I personally stand with Dangote. You too stand with Dangote?
We all stand with Dangote.
Simple.
Welcome back, guys. My ears are not bigger than yours. That was Isaac Man saying it the way it is, without fear, without favor. And that's the way it should be in the country. We should always say things the way it is. You know, sometimes in my previous video, I demanded for resignation of Mele Kyari. During that End Bad Governance protest, I demanded that we should demand for the resignation of Mele Kyari, the Group Managing Director of NNPCL, because it's obvious they are part of the criminal syndicate who had held Nigeria for ransom over the years. Because this conspiracy, this victimization against Dangote has exposed them all. And what the people need to do now, I believe, like I've said before, is to gather around Dangote. Whether he's a monopolist or not, it's none of our business for now. If at the end of the day, that refinery becomes operational and Dangote failed to drop the price of PMS, we will move against Dangote. That's the duty of the people in every sane society. You know, we demand from the government what we want. We demand from individual capitalists what we want. That's why over the years, you've always hear about the conflict between the bourgeois and the proletariats. Okay, so but in our society, that's why I had always said that our economic situation defies economy, because you see in our society the lower class are always at peace with the upper class, and it's as if the lower class are serving the upper class. Okay, so what am I saying? Dangote being a monopolist is or not is none of our business. Remember, having heard what Isaac Ahmed said, it's obvious he's not a monopolist, because over the years, let's assume the previous government has favored him, but this time it's a different ball game. And remember, there were about 23 people that went for the bid that were given license. He was the only one that believed in this entity, in this enclave called Nigeria. And he made his investment. And in one of his videos his interviews I watched sometimes, one of his friends advised him not to carry on with that investment. And presently they are mocking him. Some of them are telling him, didn't we tell you? Didn't I tell you? But it's the belief. So we need to back him up this time, because we stand to gain. The people stand to gain. Because part of the reason why we are suffering today, why the price of things has skyrocketed, the out of proportion inflation, is because of the price of PMS, the price of petrol. We cannot continue with an insane way of doing things, exporting crude and importing PMS and all whatnot. Where is such things being done in this country? Remember, they've postponed the commencement of other refinery, Port Harcourt and Warri Refinery, about how many times now? 4 times. And the latest one now is being postponed to next month, which is September. Now, how are we certain that the postponement will not even consume this year? This year may even go, there may be nothing to show for it. This is the 5th time. This is the 5th time they are postponing the commencement of these other refineries. So what am I saying? Dangote refinery alone produces 650,000 barrels per day, against against 60,000, which they said is even the one of 60,000 that may even be ready. That's from Port Harcourt Refinery. Now the one of 120 will come later. So, but Dangote produces 650,000 barrels per day, which is about 2,900 trucks, like Isaac Med had said. Okay, so what are we saying? Please, let me remind us, even the best of government in any society, if the people do not demand what is right from their government, they may, or not even they may, they will become demons overnight. So the citizens, it's duty of the citizen to hold their government accountable. That's the citizens' responsibility in governance. And that is what this channel stands to achieve. So I stand with Dangote. And I know yourself, you stand with Dangote. I stand with Dangote. Do you stand with Dangote? So drop your comment on this comment section while we continue to discuss in order to better our society. This is Changing African Society with Nonso Agono. It's a platform where we espouse thought-provoking ideas for the good of our society. Please support us and subscribe. Thank you.